Hello to the nation. Hello to the nation, DrPlaystation Nation. Here to you guys over a little bit of SkyBlock, as you guys can see my face. This is episode 5. We are on mcwarside.com. Make sure you guys come check out the server. But today is episode 5 of my SkyBlock series, the series where I talk to you guys and answer your guys' questions about all this cool stuff. Well, I play some SkyBlock, and the sun is going down. Isn't this great timing? I just absolutely love when I start my episode and the sun is going down. But anyway, so this is a series where I answer your guys' questions. Make sure you guys comment down below the questions. I'm going to start reading them in reverse order. This was somebody suggested on Twitter. They were like, hey, make sure you read it in reverse order. Also, as you guys can see, I got a new face cam thing, as you guys can see right here. New face cam. It's in HD, which my old one, I should have my old camera. Oh, whoa, don't, no. Okay, and you're dead. And oh my god, there's more coming. They're coming for my brains. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you guys this quickly. Oh no, no, not as quickly as I thought. No, get away from me. This is my old webcam. It was a Logitech old webcam, something 9000. But anyway, this is a new webcam, and it is HD 1080p. So anyway, with that being said, we're gonna do /island, and we're back here, and we're gonna kill some stuff. We're gonna kill all this stuff. We're gonna throw. Here we go. We're gonna throw all these torches around so that things don't spawn in my farmland. This is supposed to be on farmland, but anyway, so somebody suggested on Twitter that I read the questions in reverse that you guys suggest. So it would basically be, if you're one of the first people to watch this, you're probably going to be one of the first questions that's going to appear in next episodes. Generally the idea, unless I skip some of them, because I do skip some of them. But anyway, I got some bedhead. But I'm going to read you guys some questions. So we're going to start talking about, what do your parents think about you doing YouTube? And if they're okay with YouTube, do they watch your videos? My mom for the longest time didn't know really what I did. She thought I taught people how to do things, which I guess is sort of a partial truth. She didn't really understand the whole concept of what I do, and I still don't think she fully understands it. She says she does, but I don't know if that's 100% true. But anyway, they kind of get it. Some of this stuff, if somebody links it to them or somewhat, she'll watch it or do whatever. But as of everything right now, no. My little brother does watch my videos, so he's probably watching this right now. And yeah, he does do that. So anyway, that was by Osvaldo Arias. So anyway, next question. Did you own a faction server? Yes, the server I'm playing on right now, Zistabomb, the server I'm playing on right now is a factions. Oh, why did I just do that? Why did I just make another? The server I'm playing on right now is a faction server, and you guys can come to mcwarside.com and play some factions. I'm also doing an op factions let's play, so you guys will be able to see that. Hey guys, hey Geesh, hey Geesh. Oh, you don't like getting hit by swords? Oh. Ooh, you're gonna get sworded in the face. So yeah, this is a faction server that I'm playing on right now. That is dangerous. That is strange danger. Oh, I'm killing all of them. I'm killing all of them in this. I guess there's no point in me putting the slabs there if I don't actually use them. But anyway, so yeah, this is a faction server. Next one is by Samuel House. What is the funnest game in Minecraft you've played? I don't know if I do have a funnest. Everything seems to be more fun when it's new and less fun when it's old. So that seems to be one of the issues with Minecraft stuff, is that it gets old quickly. But other than that, some stuff like SkyBlock. I guess SkyBlock I played a lot, so I would maybe consider that one of the more fun things. It's not really fun though. It just it's like savory. It's like the difference between like a dessert and like supper. You're just like, the supper, the dessert's really good, but you don't want to eat a ton of it because that's probably not really good for you, and it's probably not gonna make you feel well. But that's sort of like how I feel about it. And yeah. So that's sort of how I feel about that. I guess it's just sort of like, oh, I really did like Minecraft Party. Minecraft Party was probably one of my favorites. So if I'm gonna give an answer, I'll give that one as my answer. Oh my god, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm gonna stab you in the face. So anyway, where are they coming from? But anyway, the next one is by Bunny Flakes Gaming, and he says, "Hello, DrPlaystation. Here are some of my questions. 1, do you have a girlfriend? 2, describe yourself in 1 sentence. 3, if you knew you had only 1 day left to live, what would you do? And 4, what is your favorite movie?" So these are actually interesting. I like the formatting of these ones when people put multiple questions in one. I'm gonna cut down this tree. So 1. Do you have a girlfriend? I have many friends that are girls. 2, describe yourself in 1 sentence. If I were to describe myself, 1 sentence. Really awesome. No, not awesome. Really smart. No, not really smart. Moderately smart, moderately creative, and moderate at many. Okay, I'm gonna have to go generic. I'm gonna have to go jack of all trades, master of none. There we go. We got 1. And there you go. And if you knew you only had 1 day to live, what would you do? I honestly don't know. If I only had 1 day left on this great earth, I really would. I would want to travel somewhere. But I don't know where. Because assuming I only have 1 day, I'm assuming I'm gonna either die or just disappear into thin air at the end of this day. So where would I want to spend my last moments? I'm not sure. I'm not 100. I definitely film it. And get somebody to upload it. But I'm not exactly sure what I would intend on doing with my last moments. Guys, comment down below what you guys think you would do with your, oh my goodness, last moments. And then, what is your favorite movie? One of my favorite movies. I have a few favorite movies, but one of them has got to be. Where's my? Okay, got my dirt. One of them has got to be. Live Free or Die Hard. Yeah, Live Free or Die Hard. It's the Die Hard 4, which is an action movie, and it's with Bruce Willis and Justin Long, and it has Kevin Smith in it, and it's an awesome movie in general, and I really like it. I really like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So anyway, that would be. I'm gonna grow some melons. That's what I'm gonna do. So that would be one of my favorite movies. If not my favorite movie. Moving on to the next question. Can you do a... Oh, no, that one. Flaming Days says, will you be doing a new series, and how did you get your growth? I need tips. So will I be starting a new series? I definitely, for shizzle, will be starting a new series. So if you guys have missed, I did reboot my faction series. I'm doing Aunt Factions with Starboy again. Dylan is not part of it, but, you know, I'm just doing it again. I'm going to reboot it for you guys because you guys seem to like it. First episode went up, and it seemed to be pretty successful. You guys seem to really like it. So, anyway, that was that. Dude, I got my bucket. I need to get some water. But, yeah, so I do plan on doing that series. If you guys haven't seen that one, I would technically consider that a new series. In addition to that, there is a couple things that we are definitely looking into starting on Warside, and because of that, those are more things that I'm definitely looking into starting. So anything new that we're starting, which we're starting many new things with August being here now. We've been working on some stuff. Some stuff has gotten severely delayed, which is ridiculous, but we're working on it. And as far as additional things, pretty much, like, basically what the plan for the channel is going to be is I'm going to be trying to do 2 videos a day, which are going to probably consist of series that will be available on Warside. So things like Aunt Factions or Prison or SkyBlock, with the addition of a couple more. So hopefully there will be 2 uploads a day that are, you know, from something that's going on Warside. And then after that, I'm going to try and work on getting back with, you know, some of the old people who I know. So, for instance, things like, you know, Palmer. I wanna try recording with Palmer, or mini games with, you know, some other people that you guys might know and enjoy seeing on the channel and stuff like that, and upload that. In addition, a 3rd video a day might be something like, you know, a trap tutorial on how to make a trap in Factions, or it might consist of something like, hey, I'm gonna, you know, teach you guys how to do What should I teach you guys how to do? I'll teach you guys how to do, you know, a particular redstone thing that you guys can do. So similar to like maybe a trap, but something, you know, maybe a little bit more helpful than hurting, and stuff like that. So that's sort of a series. So that's sort of what I would like to do for a third video day, as well as, you know, I do enjoy doing some mod spotlight stuff. So it seems like you guys really do enjoy those as well. So I'd like to keep doing those. So yeah, that would be definitely some of the stuff I'd be interested in doing as far as do I plan on doing any new series. So that's the formatting I'm aiming for on my channel. But then again, the last month, guys, I've been trying to do double uploads, and it's extremely difficult with all the stuff that's been happening with the server. But I'm really hoping I can get my sort of head around doing it and make sure I allocate enough time to it. So thank you for the question, Flaming Days. Next one, Zista Bomb, do you play PlayStation games, and are you going to record it? No. And no. I sometimes play PlayStation when, you know, I'm spending time at a friend's house, or, you know, we're just trying to, you know, waste time doing whatever. I do, but other than that, no. Not at all. And I'm being serious. Next question. Callum Colclo, how did you meet the YouTubers that you know, and did they give you tips on how they got bigger? So, how did I meet the YouTubers that I know? Well, a lot of them, you know, the majority of the YouTubers that I know, I met because of meeting other YouTubers. Like, a lot of people say, you know, oh, I need to hoe some land, so I'm gonna grab this. A lot of people will like just say, oh, you know, Nick, the only reason that, you know, you can grow your channel is because you know so many people. Well, it's, you know, that all started from me meeting one person, really. And it all started from me meeting Noah. Once I met Noah, we both started networking. I met Pocket through Noah, and then I met Palmer through both of them, and then I met Camping Rusher, Braden, through them, who then I met Ryan through Braden. Then I met a lot of the people who I know now through those groups of people. In addition to that, I met, you know, everyone that I know, I pretty much met through another person. And, you know, Noah I met through seeing him being shouted out on Painkiller Already over a year ago. That's what I, you know, had seen all these people through. So that's how I met all the people that I know. So that would be kind of my tip. Like, again, you know, my tip, take the proper thing from this tip. I'm not, you know, suggesting you guys, hey, you guys got to go, you know, find somebody who's going to, you know, have, you know, 600,000 subscribers one day. What you guys got to do is you got to start networking and, you know, meeting people, because first of all, you never know who is going to, you know, blow up on YouTube. But other than that, you just need to make sure that you're surrounding yourselves with people who are, you know, also aspiring to do the same sort of things that you're doing. And it's never going to be helpful if all you're doing is, you know, getting one person that you know and then not introducing yourself to anybody else. That's never going to be a helpful thing, and you're never going to grow that way. So, well, some people do. Some people do perfectly fine that way, but most people, I would suggest networking with more people and make sure, because if that person were to quit doing YouTube or something like that, then now you have nobody. So it's better to network with more people if possible. Anyway, now with that being said, and tips on how they got bigger, you know, we all sort of just helped each other out. That's sort of any tips on how we got bigger. We just helped each other out doing whatever we could. And yeah, moving on to the next one. This is, oh, he did 3 questions in a row, so I'm gonna, okay, I'll also read those because I just don't want to be mean. If you could have another pet, what would it be? Doesn't have to exist. If it doesn't have to exist, I'd want like a dragon or something that can fly, because then I could go to events and I wouldn't need to pay for them. Yeah, it's really lame, but that's why. And what are you going to do when you reach 100k subs? Explode. Next one. Bren Swan says, what's the best thing you have done yet in gaming? The best thing by far, the most memorable experience, I'm assuming that's what you mean by best. The most memorable experience that I've had in gaming is, it's kind of a cheat answer because it's not exactly in gaming, but it's meeting, it's got to be either a a tie between meeting you guys and getting to meet some of the friends who I know in YouTube. I'm actually going to do this. So I'm going to bone meal that. There we go. And so it's either between meeting some of the people who I know. So meeting Noah in real life was one of the really cool things that I got to experience. And then meeting you guys in real life is one of the other cool things I got to experience. So it's got to be a tie sort of between those two things. Moving on to the next one, guys, and I'm reading these from the bottom to the top. So, Zombie Blood. Will you add another sub to your factions? I don't know what you mean by another sub, because Starboy is not another sub, but will I add a sub to factions? It is very unlikely that I'm going to add a subscriber to factions. Moving on to the next one. Kendra Kelly, what made you record Minecraft? Noah. Noah convinced me to record Minecraft. Maybe I'll explain that story another time, because I think I said it pretty recently, so I don't want to, you know, say it again. A gamer named Toxic says, planning any meetups? Yes, in fact, I am actually pretty interested in planning a couple meetups in the near future for those of you that are in Canada or, you know, close to Toronto, possibly. I'm planning on going to Wonderland at the end of August. This is just, again, it's a plan that's sort of up in the air. I may not end up doing it, but that's what I plan on doing, and I'm planning on going there if these people are interested. If Noah's interested in going, I would love to go. If not, I'd probably end up just going over to his place because he lives near Toronto, and I would be able to sort of just hang out with him and chill and spend some time, and then probably come back to Ottawa where I live. And then maybe, because Kib lives in my area, maybe Kib would be coming too, which would be cool. So yeah, that would be something that, you know, we definitely, or I would definitely want to turn into a meetup. They might be have different opinions on the matter, but yep. And next one is by Godcraft Gaming. Why do you almost always end your videos at 20 minutes? It pretty much just ends up being the idea that that's what the general rule is. People usually end their videos at 20 minutes. I keep on trying to come back for these to grow, but these are going to take forever. But it keeps on being the general rule that 20 minutes is just sort of how long a, you know, Let's Play episode is. It's a good round time, because it used to be for a long time that I recorded 15 minutes, and you guys said you wanted more. Now, I'll ask you guys what you guys want. Do you guys want to see more than 20 minutes? Because 20 minutes seems like it's sort of that perfect zone where once you get to 25, 30 minutes, it seems a little bit too long, and if you're any shorter, like 10 or 15 minutes, it's just too short. So you guys can comment down below if you guys think any particular series should be longer, and tell me why. Don't just say, oh, I want this one to be longer. Give me an actual reason why, and I might actually consider it. So that was by Godcraft Gaming. Next one is Junior Games in Tech says, what's your all-time favorite survival map? I don't have one. I don't play survival enough to actually have one, and I don't intend on playing survival games too much, but that's sort of how I feel about that. I'm actually going to do /C and check out /C cobblestone generator and see, is that how I spell it? Cobblestone generator /C. I think I have to do /C complete, correct? I think that would, it's one stack. Is it one stack or is it two stacks? Because I have a ton of stacks in here. /C and complete. You have not unlocked this challenge yet. What is? Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm doing /C name. This is annoying. Oh my. Did I? Yep, I didn't. /C novice builder. Well, the issue, guys, is that my challenges didn't complete before last time, so I might try. This challenge is not repeatable. Wait, is that the only one I did? Oh, I'm colorblind, that's why. Oh, okay, those all looked green to me, and then the other one looked dark green. /C melon farmer. That's one I didn't do. Okay, cool. Reward 5 dirt, XP. Okay, cool. Anyway, I wasted a lot of time there trying to figure that out. But, Yeah, so pretty much, getting back to the question, I don't play survival games. Next one is by Guy Minecraft. When Hardcore Prisons opens, will donor ranks carry over from regular prisons, and how does EULA affect the kits? So, this is actually a pretty decent question. I'm going to try and explain it as in-depth as I can without sort of giving away too much as to what we're doing, because trust me, guys, everything as far as EULA will be fine. We are going to be, you know, complying with EULA full-heartedly, and nothing bad will happen to our server. But donor ranks, as far as carrying over, I think at this point it's going to be separate servers. That's how we're going to be dealing with them. We're going to be pretending as if it was just something like factions and op factions. They are two separate things, so kits will not carry over. That being said, with the new EULA, you won't be able to purchase kits, so we wouldn't actually be able to allow kits to transfer over, or else that would be giving people with donor privileges better sort of items. So that would actually be against EULA if kits didn't carry, or if kits carried over. And then in addition to the second thing, how will things be changing? How will kits be changing with the new EULA? Kits will not be changing at all. Kits will be staying exactly the same. We are no longer going to sell them for money and such, for real money. You guys will be able to get them through different means. Yeah, so that's how that's going to work. And again, it's like, I highly suggest you guys, you know, it's not exactly going to be super, oh my goodness. It's not exactly going to be super easy for you to do that either, so I don't necessarily suggest that you, like, obviously, you know, it helps the server if you guys purchase your packages, so I don't necessarily suggest that you don't purchase your package, but they will be available through alternate means, just like every other server will need to, are required to offer kits through alternate means. So you guys who donate will still retain your packages, other people will just need to do different things to get them. So, anyway, next one, what was your parents' reaction when you told them that you want to do YouTube and take a year off school to do YouTube? It was one of the most difficult things that I'm very terrible with my parents. This is a good question to end off on, but I'm very terrible with my parents. Absolutely atrociously bad with dealing with my parents. And basically, I didn't tell my mom I was moving out until like a month before I moved out, and I don't have any like I don't have like a bad relationship with my parents, or I wasn't, you know, sort of scared or anything like that of telling her for any particular reason. It was just mainly the idea that I didn't, like, it didn't affect her at all. So, like, you know, me moving out only affected her in the idea that she should probably know that I was moving out. But also, I didn't want to tell her I was moving out, like, way ahead in advance and then end up not actually being moving out. So that was part of the reason as to why I didn't tell her that thing. And then when the issue with when I was saying I was going to leave school, I didn't tell her for the longest time until I was absolutely positive and, you know, wanted to make sure that I'm not, like, it was after course registration had ended for second year, so that's when I ended up telling her that. So it was pretty late in sort of the series of events, and that's sort of how it worked. I'm really terrible at telling my parents things, but as far as my mom seemed pretty okay with the idea. So she seemed like it was, as long as, like, she knows that I'm smart enough to be able to make decisions for myself. And yeah, if I was, you know, saying right after high school that, you know, that was the issue, or that I don't want to go to university because I want to do YouTube, that might be a different thing, but I also think it really did help that I was moved out at the time, so I was already, you know, had a certain level of maturity that I could most likely handle taking a year off school. But yeah, and that's sort of that. I want to make sure that there's no really good ones that I'm missing up on. Oh my god, there's so many. There's so many questions for you guys, from you guys. I'm gonna have to start cherry picking the best ones just because you guys seem to be commenting so many cool ones. I'm gonna have to start cherry picking the best ones instead of just doing them in order, because now you guys are commenting a lot more of them. But definitely suggest some down below, and I'm going to be able to pick some of the best ones, and I'll talk about them in a future episode. In addition to that, I might actually start doing live streams more often, more frequently. So when that happens, I will actually be doing these questions, like the ones that I don't cherry pick for the episodes. I'll be doing those elsewhere. In addition to that, I also wanted to mention, because I mentioned something about, somebody asked about future series that I would be considering doing, And as far as future series going, there might be one where I answer, like I mentioned, high school stories, how I might be doing that in a separate series. That might be starting soon. I don't wanna tease it too much, but it might be starting soon. But anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode of SkyBlock, where I talked about a ton of cool stuff. And if you guys did, remember to slam that like button down below. Remember to subscribe to join the nation if you already haven't. Remember to check out mcwarside.com. Yeah, we're at like 300 players concurrently on, which is really awesome that like hundreds of people want to come play on Warside all the time. So that's cool. Anyway, talk to you guys later. I'm the Doctor, and I'm out.